Hi there, this is Adventure Rider, Pandit Fakir Yogi Brandra Yogi. I belong to a family where there has been horse riders, my grandfather, and a lot of brave, valiant people in my family. So I have got that kind of attitude and aptitude, but now I'm not riding horse, I'm riding adventure bikes, and my taste is very diverse and very varied. This is the baby VS Strom. You can see very easily a Sports Crover 250 Suzuki brand that is recently launched all over the world, and India is no exception. What is very attractive here is a big tire, you see. It is as big as you can find in any ordinary car. So that is the real beauty about it. This bike is recently bought. Here you got only one disc brake, but the tire is really very exciting to me. It's wonderful, you can see. Brake is very powerful, there's no problem. This twin silencer, and there you will find very silent beats of the engine. 250cc, 26.5 bhp, PS of power at 9300 revolutions RPM, and front tire is 19 and the rear one is 17. The specification being 140 70R17, 140 17R17. Here is the engine, you can see, and I told you this front is only 19, so it is something 100 90R19. Disc is something like 310. This is 220 rear one. The engine is the most powerful and most advanced engine, which was really first planted in Gixxer 250 SF and Naked. That made a revolution in India. Gixxer became most super hit bikes from Suzuki. But Suzuki is really a company which loves people like us who could not afford Suzuki 650 VS Strom. Now recently launched 800D and 1050, so it has given to the worldwide riders, the beginners, this wonderful machine 250 SX. S is a sports and cross X is crossover. It is just a fun riding like I am doing here. You see, it is not very difficult trails or terrain, just grassy, bushy, and some jungle scene, but not very tough and challenging. You can see a lot of goats, sheep. Sometimes you can see some wild animals also roaming around here. But this bike can take you anywhere. It is really not a very tough off-roader, and there you have got some other rivals, KTM 250, KTM 390, Bajaj, and so on and so forth. But I'm not happy with this bike. It is excellent, but I want something bigger. 800D is my next list. Now the price has been expected to be 11 lakh. Ex-showroom price, it will come near about 13 lakh. No worry, I'm just accumulating that money. I don't like to go for 1050 because 800D is giving you 84 bhp of power, and it is also giving you 78 Newton meter of torque. That is enough for me. I'm in the 60s, but what a bike is this, my friend. When I'm riding other cars, 1200cc and something like 1500cc from different brands in India, maybe Tata, maybe Maruti Suzuki, or maybe lot of more other company, Hyundai, Kia and all, this bike beats everyone. Because weight to power ratio is much here. I can easily beat everyone because I'm a fearless, valiant driver. I never fear in my life. Challenge is my creed and philosophy. So dear friends, this is really a wonderful adventure bikes. I'm practicing here. You can see a lot of mark here. right digit 8, right to make a circle, you can see all around circle, because this bike is dropping when you give less power and you are making some U-turn and all, then the bike becomes really very unstable, and several times I have fallen it. I failed to balance my bike, dropped it, and you can see very sadly some scratches. These are scratches on my heart. The silence, of course, this accessories I have put, suggested by Suzuki in the Suzuki workshop itself. But I think crash guard can be another choice for me. You can see also some scratches here. So what I thought, I must master the skill so that I can lift the bike on my head and hand, still it will never fall. His number is not yet come. It is temporary registration number. So this side also it fell sometime, and it is very painful. So viewers, thank you very much. Of course, riders, they have fun for themselves. They enjoy their life. But I am a man who want to be very useful, productive, creative, kind, compassionate. My creed being honesty, integrity, humility, generosity. But life is not just to work and work. Life is also to live happily and peacefully. This is one of the way you can enjoy your life. This is a hobby. This is a passion. Of course, it is very expensive passion. Return is very zero here. Minimal return. There is no return here. And these goats are telling, "Hi, rider, how are you?" A ram, big ram you see here. They are just inviting me to this lonely area, and they are good. Black, brown varieties, and some smalls also. Thank you, viewers. I want to entertain you by coming to this lonely place and making some videos so that you can also have some fun. Thank you, viewers.